What's up, everybody? This is Be Well Informed, and today in Becoming Aligned. They want to do this in Becoming Aligned, episode 12. This is a really cool idea, and I think it helps you become a little bit more aligned with what you really want, rather than what you want in the moment, type of thing. And what I mean by this is that what I find is that the mind...
Selected. Notes button. Double tap and hold to show more controls. Swipe up. No, going structural is a really hard episode to make. So, emotions, implicit statement, follow up thoughts. Emotions, no locked. Invincible sorcerer. What? No actions. What?
What I mean by this is that the mind, what it wants on the moment, is not necessarily something that you want yourself. Like, the mind might want right now to kick somebody's ass because they're being annoying or whatever. But later on, you're going to regret it, and you're going to go, well, most likely you're going to regret it, and you're going to go, why did I do that? That was really stupid, and, stuff like this. And so I think it's a really good idea to have a table, like what I'm about to show you in a minute.
Speech off. Speech on. Screen curtain off.
There we go, so you can see it better. Because I had screen curtain off, so, and I'm going to be showing you this table as well, for those who can't see what I'm showing you. And what this table is a way to help you become more aware of yourself and your emotions and what makes you mad. And, from that point, you can add certain things to the table, or you can make a new table about what you can do about it and stuff like this. And I might make another Becoming Aligned episode about how to do that as well, because it's a really cool idea. And why I'm making this part of Becoming Aligned is because it's helping you become more aligned with what you want, more or less than what you want, more than you want what your ego wants. Because what your ego wants is moment to moment, versus like and in these situations, like I'm talking about, where you get annoyed at somebody and then your mind goes, into a rage and all this other stuff, versus long-term solution and long-term wants and stuff like this. So I'm going to show you this little table. I'm going to show you what it means, and I gave you a little description here as well in this table. So
emotions, implicit statement, follow up thoughts. Instructions. How? Invincible sorcerer. Button. All we must do is become aware of the emotions. Going structural is a real.
God damn it.
Insight. The scout mindset notes. Wide up. Going emotions. Button. Notes. In Ols. Emotions, implicit statement, follow. Button. 3:47 p.m. Instructions. How to insight list. Words. Screen rec headings. Screen recognition off for notes. Why does insight list. Why going emotions, implicit statement, follow up thoughts. Note. Emotions, implicit statement, toolbar. Checklist. Camera. Button. Check. Note. Emotions, implicit statement, follow up thoughts. New line. Note. Text field is editing. Vertical. Note. Text field is edited.
I'm just making it editing so you can see it a little better, I think.
Note. Text field is edit. Words. Lines. Conf. Least mean threat doesn't relax second from state under this help state try being become the partake then the emotion thoughts emotion all each emotion has an implicit speech off.
Come on. Alright.
Speech on.
So let's read from the top.
Emotions implicit. Statement follow up. Thoughts period. Instructions. How this table will be used to understand instructions. How this table works. This table will be used to understand your emotions and what they really are, as well as the follow up thoughts that come after. The emotional state. Stating something. The emotional state. Every emotion is. Stating something, albeit implicitly, and so. The nature of this exercise is to get you to realize and become aware of this implicit, as well as the thoughts that come afterward. The table should look something like this. Note. Text field is editing. Done. Note. Text field is editing. Emotions, implicit statement, follow up thoughts. New line. Instructions. How this table works. This table will be used to understand your emotions and what they really are, as well as the follow up thoughts that come after the emotional state. Every emotion is stating something, albeit implicitly, and so the nature of this exercise is to get you to realize and become aware of this implicit, as well as the thoughts that come afterward. The table should look something like this. Emotion, annoyance, implicit statement. This should not be happening. Follow up thought. I am annoyed because this asshole keeps beeping his horn excessively. Each emotion has an implicit statement. All we must do is become aware of the emotion and what it is telling you. Start by noticing the emotion and the thoughts associated with it. This should give you some idea of what the emotion is telling you. Then, write in the table all the information pertaining to this. The purpose of this exercise is to help you become more aware of your emotions, the implicit statements. Your emotions are trying to make what this does to your state of mind. Are you happy? Sad? It will help you learn how you tick. Whatever pisses you off can be avoided or understood for what it really is, an implicit statement of what your mind wants. Then from that point, you can calm down in seconds, or do whatever it takes to feel relaxed, happy, or calm once again, as long as it involves non-violence. This doesn't mean you don't defend yourself if threatened with violence yourself, but it means that with most things, the best and least regretful action for you would be to calm yourself down in seconds. Line mode, insertion point between this and emotion, done, button.
So you heard that. So basically the point of this
Note, emotions implicit statement follow. Speech off.
whole exercise is to get you to, when you have an emotion, instead of your mind reacting to it and whatnot for like longer than necessary, you can do this exercise where you make this little table where it says emotions, and then you write what the emotion is, and you write implicit statement. The implicit statement is whatever the thoughts are saying, or basically it's about becoming aware of what your emotions are saying and what your thoughts are saying at the same time. Basically becoming aware of the context clues of the situation. Like, if you're annoyed at somebody, if you're annoyed, let's just say, what is the implicit statement of this? Well, you have to look at what's happening right now and what your mind's reaction to that is. And then you go, okay, so the implicit statement is this. And then the follow-up thoughts are basically the mind stating of what is happening and other things like this. Like, this should not be happening. This is really annoying. You're annoying. You're an asshole and all this other stuff. Whatever the mind says. And just become aware of this stuff. Become aware of how reactive the mind is to what is happening. And it doesn't really have to be in a table. I'm just giving you a good way of looking at how this can work. For the purpose
Speech on.
of this episode. So I know it's a bit short. It's a bit short of an episode, but it's a really good episode to do on, and talk to you on the next one, whenever that's going to be.
Screen curtain on.